Listen, let me tell you, slow travel can definitely make you question everything that you said that you wanted to do. Okay. I know because I'm living it right now. I know because I'm living it right now and I have lived it before, right? Only this time I have put tools and mental breaks in progress, like put mental breaks in motion prior to starting my slow travel journey that is helping me get through these moments of doubt and fear and, wanting to be isolated. Today, I am going to talk to you all about some of the cons of slow travel so that you can decide for yourself if slow travel is actually right for you. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Marquita. I'm a spiritual coach. I'm an author, and I'm also the host of the Alchemy Soul podcast. So if you're interested, please be sure to check the description for those offerings. I started my nomadic journey in 2020. I recently relaunched myself into my slow mad or nomad journey abroad. I hadn't been abroad traveling like slowly for 3 years. Although of course I've had short trips here and there. I haven't been on a like slow mad journey abroad since 2023. And so I recognize some of the cons and some of the downsides of this lifestyle. So let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Number one is the emotional toll that comes with letting go of relationships and people that you have connected with. This one for me is number one in top because I feel that I'm a person who gives my time, energy, and effort to people that I am in alignment with. So that means if I'm giving you my time, my energy, and my effort, that means that you are a part of my family. And for some relationships, I have had to detach from them, right? Because they live all the way on the other side of the world. And for other relationships, I'm just detaching for the moment, right? And for other relationships, I still got them, but I just won't see them and spend as much time as I have spent with them. And that is one thing about this journey. Like it can be isolating, but it can also be very emotionally like pulling, like it can be a pulling of your or pulling or tugging of your emotions because you are constantly having to meet people, fall in love, and then next thing you know, they're gone. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't feel good. I've had that love story this time around. I fell in love. I fell in love and I had to let him go. I had to let him go. Um, But in the same breath, I have made, a few other wonderful connections, and I know that I will see them again. I just won't see them as often, right? So that is the first kind of slow travel. The second kind is you end up in a space that doesn't align with you, right? And you can say, that's easy because if it doesn't align with me, I can just scoot over here or I could just go over there because I'm a traveler, right? That's what I thought. That's what I thought, right? When I had that situation with the Airbnb host, right? And if you haven't looked at that video, please be sure to check it out because it was absolute chaos. I'm going to link it here or here. I don't know which, I never know which side it's going to be on, but I'll put it in the video. And one thing that happened was that I booked this stay for 30 days because I wanted to get some grounding and routine. And just so happens that it was one of the worst experiences of my life. and it wasn't so easy to get out of the reservation. It had to come down to me saying that I'm okay with losing this money because at this point I am way too stressed out from this whole situation. I got my money back, luckily, but I had to cancel the reservation early. But I'm saying this to say because we think we'll get somewhere. We have a place, we have a plan, we have things at play that we think that we are moving towards for whatever reason or whatever goal, whether we are slow traveling to find our, next home, or whether we're slow traveling just for exploration, or whether we are slow traveling just to get a break, right? Whatever the reason. The reality behind it is that one of the cons, you may end up in a space that doesn't align with you. And then you'll have to be strategic on how you navigate, the next part of the journey. That's unfortunately, like, you can't plan for everything. And that's what I have been trying to emphasize to a lot of people who are looking to be an expat or looking to be a slow traveler or looking to, be an immigrant or whatever. Like, you cannot plan for every single thing. Like, things will happen, things will occur, and you will have to make sure that you stay adaptable and make sure that you remember to pivot. Like, life is all about pivoting. I've created a few videos about pivoting. Like, you have to be able to like adapt and move in and out of situations that's best for you. Another con, and something that I don't really see a lot of people talk about either, is the novelty of it all will wear off. Right? In the beginning, it's exhilarating, it's exciting. Even if you get to a new place and you are excited for the first 20 days. After a while, after 20 days, you should have your routine, you should have your rituals, you should be in motion, and you know when you're going to be leaving, right? But the newness, the novelty of it all is going to wear off. It's going to be boring at some point in time. And that, for some people, can be a con. For me, I'm okay with boring. Like, I'm okay with boring. I don't have to do nothing. Okay, I don't have to do a thing. I can sit in this country, in this house all day and just be in the house and be okay with being in the house. Like, you're watching TV and chilling. But if I'm here, I may as well learn some of the culture and learn some of the things, right? So that leads me to my next con. You can absolutely get complacent, right? You can absolutely forget your mission or your intention for whatever your slow travel journey is. Not everybody has a mission to be in a country to learn the culture. Somebody may be in the culture just for escaping or just for relaxation or just for being served, right? Some people may decide to go to Thailand for the massages, for the care, for the self-care, for the luxury of those services, right? I'm like, I'm not mad, whatever your reason, like whatever your reason, not everybody is the mission and intention is the same. For me, I like to think that I want to learn a little bit of the culture. I'm not saying I got to learn everything there is about Ecuador in 90 days. I'm not, I don't care to. I don't really want to. But I'm gonna learn some things, right? I don't think this is my forever place. I don't actually even think that I'm gonna stay here for 30 days. But what I would say is that if you have a longer period of time to relax, you could absolutely become complacent and just relaxing and not doing anything. So that's a pro and a con. It just depends on who you are and your intention, right? Just depends. Another con is constantly having to be aware and conscious of your travel dates and your planning, right? Like you have to constantly like be aware so that you don't overextend or overstay your visa journey and end up not being allowed into the country again, right? You want to be mindful that you want to be mindful that you don't end up overstaying your welcome, essentially. And so that comes with like constant planning and constant being able to learn and know how to shift and move. I'm very new. I'm still a baby in this journey. That's why I said these are just some of my initial things that I have been thinking about is like, yeah, like this journey comes with a lot of planning, but being able to be flexible in the same breath, right? Like you have to be flexible, you have to be adaptable because anything can happen, right? And you want to be able to know how to shift and move as life continues to occur. And for me, I have a daughter, right? My daughter is not with me now, but when she does come with me, like things have to be even more like, right? She's homeschooled, so things have to be even more like planned and precise and a little bit more just structured because she'll be with me. I don't know what this is going to be like, right? This is my first time doing this with her at this age, with me at this age and in this stage in my journey. So we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, and then my last con is and I mean, it kind of stems to other things that I've said, but you can be tempted to be isolated, right? Because you are coming, most of the time, you're coming into a space where you don't know anybody. So it's easy to isolate. It's easy to not try to build community or to reach out to other people because you're in a foreign land. You don't know nobody, right? So it's easy to be in isolation. That can be a con though, because that is mentally taxing, right? You have to be mentally aware of the toll that it's putting on you to be by yourself in a new environment, learning everything by yourself and not having help and, resources and people that can help you and support you along the journey. That's all I got. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you are a slow traveler, please be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know. I want to know, how long have you been slow traveling and what are some of the lessons that you have learned about slow traveling? I'm really interested to see so I can learn and so others can learn as well. And if you are new here, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. But listen, friend, I'm on a 365-day long form content challenge, so I will be back here tomorrow. Peace, love, and light, beautiful souls.